Dude, what is up with my freaking thing, bro? No, it's not. Alright, well, I'm changing my mind back. I'm not going after it anymore because you said that. Get destroyed. Hang on, I gotta do something real quick. I'm just messing with you. I gotta fix one of my chats. Keeps logging me out of my multi-chat plugins. Yesterday I was logged out of Twitch, now I'm logged out of YouTube. Okay, that should have fixed it. Well, hello, brother. Well, that was weird. It, like, reset my chat. Okay, well. Fine, I guess. I think before we get cracking, I keep forgetting to check my, my Pokemon champions just to see if I can get a shiny recruitment. Because I get one at free a day, so. Might as well. Let me get back to the badge quest. I mean, sure. Not something I've been called often. Time for our first shiny recruitment. Could be. Twas not shiny. But there is a Rotom. The correct account for once in my life. Let's go. In this spot, we can also get Choodle. So I would also accept Choodle. Because Choodle's pretty good. And I'm using Lightning Rod to make Chinchou appear more. And there's lots of spots too, so I don't have to sit and wait. In what way? The version exclusives? Oh, really? I didn't realize that its type changes. I think you might be fully fibbing. Okay, so it'll be like a light blue. It's like greenish. Yellow bulbs. Chinchou. Yeah. And his eyes are also greenish. A lighter blue, greenish bulbs, greenish eyes. Alright, cool. We're keeping an eye out. Oh, you're saying that? Oh. I don't know. I forget. We'll check. Dreadnought is a water and rock type, yes. Water and rock. And his shiny looks pretty sick. Choodle shiny looks pretty good, and Dreadnought shiny is pretty beast. So. Yeah. Chinchou has been like an historically good Pokemon, but as the power scale has gone up, he's not as good as he once was. But still pretty good. In like Gen 2 or something, he was like legit broken. If I get an Aracuda, I'm gonna be kind of sad. I think Barraskewda is fine. I have a Pokemon, but yeah, he's not meta anymore. Why is this so far out there? I can fish that far out? What the actual heck? Casting deep. Why is it so far out there? That's real weird. But yeah, Chinchou's 20%, but I'm using Lightning Rod, which I think brings it up to like 40 or something like that. Which is better, I suppose, you know? I don't recall it being very good, yeah. It might not even be super noticeable. I gotta go get this item because it's gonna bother me that I haven't grabbed it. I don't know why I went all the way around that way. There's nothing blocking. Alright, net balls. Or nest balls. I did some more, apricorn farming, so I got a moon ball. We add that to the swag economy. Possible swag items. That reminds me, I need to make sure I got maximum amount of Yampers on the team. I also fixed my pickup team so that it has maximum amount of pickupers. Dude, my head itches randomly. But yeah, so now we have a fast ball, a level ball, a moon ball, and a heavy ball. And then we also got a friend ball from the ball guy for beating the first gym. We got some options. I think moon ball is what we're gonna go with, though. I think moon ball is probably the best option for a shiny lantern. Shiny Choodle, probably friend ball. We haven't gotten any hyper rares yet. The 0.1% ones, we haven't got any yet. Well, you know, I'll keep farming them in my off time. Well, that's probably going to take a while. Haven't been playing offline. I've been only doing the shiny hunting for this one on stream. I'll do progress off stream besides gym battles, but I'm not gonna do it. I do wonder what Aracuda shiny looks like. Let me take a look, so I don't miss it. I guess it will sparkle before I run away, but what if I'm not paying attention? Oh no, shiny's pretty good actually. It makes all the brown turn to blue. And it makes its fins have like a pinkness to them. Its bottom fins and the top center fin. That's actually pretty good. Not a bad shiny. I'll consider keeping it if I get it. I mean, if we got one, I might go with it, because I was looking at, like, what are the competitively best Pokemon that you can get from fishing, and it wasn't a bad one. I think it was in the A tier. I didn't read past the A tier, which is probably why I would think that. But guess what was in the S tier? And I think it was the only one in the S tier. Gyarados. Or Gyarados. Which comes from Magikarp. I didn't even know Basculin was in this spot. I haven't gotten a single Basculin spawn. Yeah, if we get a shiny Basculin, that'll be pretty poopy. Pretty poopy. Because there ain't no Basculegion in this game. Means Basculin is pure trash, both as a Pokemon and it's shiny. So, let's cross our fingers that we do not get a shiny Basculin. Have not gotten a brilliant fishing spot yet. We're getting fairly consistent Chinchous, it's not bad. That's true, it would be pretty good, but I think the next one is the fire one, isn't it? Isn't the next one Motostoke? Or am I misremembering? I thought it was. The way I had it routed is for my next shiny hunt to be for, or no, that's the third one. Third one is Motostoke. Chinchou would be perfect for the fire one too, yeah. I think it's the third one that's actually Motostoke. Bam, something like that. I just was planning on doing for my third gym, doing it inside the fire gym. So yeah, that's the third one. I'm gonna do the really far out fishing spot just because it's goofy that it's that far out. I'm gonna go back and forth between these two. Because I just think it's goofy that they made the bubbles so far out. I've never seen that before. Seems like a design error. Well, we're gonna have a ghost because we're gonna get Litwick. The Litwick should be pretty good against that. The first time I hunted in the gym, though, I went between Litwick and Sizzlipede, so instead of resetting the game. But I think I'd rather have Litwick than Sizzlipede, especially since I've already gotten Sizzlipede before. Sizzlipede's a good Pokemon, though, but I might just reset the game and go for it. The thing that's annoying about the gym, though, is that in order to make sure that you can actually get the catch, you have to KO the trainer Pokemon that's fighting with you so they don't kill your shiny. So I'm going to have to set up a Pokemon that can both catch the Pokemon for me and kill my the trainer that's double battling with me's Pokemon, so that I don't fail. I think what I did in the profile that I first did the hunt is I got a Pangoro because it can have that ability that allows it to attack with normal moves on ghost types, which allows you to false swipe ghost types. And then I just had it clap the other Pokemon that was there. But yeah, I'm gonna get a fairy type. We're gonna get Morgrem. But that's gonna be... No, actually, it's not too late. That's in Glimwood Tangle, so it won't be too bad. But yeah, we're gonna get a fairy type. We're gonna get Morgrem. We're gonna get the scripted encounter Morgrem that jumps off the rock. I was gonna say that's gonna take a while, but all these hunts are gonna take a while because they're full odds. Except for the Applin. For some reason that didn't take a while, so hey. I don't really recall, but that does sound like something that I've heard. I heard it has a surprising lack of dragon types. I think even its ace... No, I'm thinking of Scarlet and Violet. How their ace isn't the type, but then they Terra it into it. That was an interesting design choice. Yeah, that must have been it. Can't waste your powers on every hunt, though. Then they would become less effective. I always joke with Theo, I go, Theo, can you tell the game to give me a shiny? And then he, like, usually says, shiny now, and he, like, waves his fingers at the screen. I don't think it's worked yet. Usually he just says no. We're getting Chinchou's pretty consistently. We just need green eyeballs, green bulbs, light blue skin. They're not called puddles, they're bubbles. Look at the bubbling. You can even hear the bubbles. It'll be an Arrowscuda though in that 9th bubbles. Bubbling. Bubbling, bubbling. It's gonna be an Arrowscuda. Which is what I use to ride at the skate park. Some people use Razor, I use Arrow. This hunt's gonna take forever if I only do it on stream, because I only really stream about an hour a day on average usually when I'm on, at least during work days. But hey, it'll give us some content for the next 14 eternities. As long as I keep saying it's gonna take a long time, that's when it comes, because I literally just said it's going to take 6.5 years when I was shaking the tree for the shiny encounter. Made for a pretty good clip. I was like, it's going to take 6.5 years. This is what we call Pokemon Purgatory. And as soon as I said that, a shiny Applin appeared, and I was like, that wasn't 6 years. It was a lot less than 6 years. Significantly less than 6 years. I'm quoting my own shiny reaction. True. There's one gym leader that changes depending upon the version. One's an ice gym leader and one's an electric gym leader. I just don't know which one's sword and which one's shield. I only know that because I was watching like a shiny trivia or not, Pokemon trivia game show video earlier. It was a bunch of Nuzlockers. It was called, Do Nuzlockers Actually Know Anything About Pokemon? Was like the name of it or something like that. Farcast. I remember one time I was watching Small Ant, and he was doing a shiny only run of Heart Gold or Soul Silver, one of the two. And I remember I think he was going after Lugia, the first Choodle we've seen, and I think he got it in like 25 resets or something like that. Oh, so 2 different gyms have alternate versions? That's strange. Small Ant's a pretty good creator. I recommend him. At one point he had the world record for sharpening pencils the fastest. Not a Basculin. Yeah, Smolland's cool. I like him. He's a good dude. He's a pretty good all-around gamer. I also recommend watching Wolfie VGC's only Nuzlocke he ever did. He decided to do a Nuzlocke, and for his first and only Nuzlocke, he did a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, which at the time was the hardest game you could Nuzlocke, and he beat it first try. And then he never Nuzlocked again. Which I think is pretty bananas. To do the hardest possible Nuzlocke on hardcore Nuzlocke rules, and then beat it the first try. Something that I don't think even Peachal beat his first try. I think it took him like 100 tries or something. Oh, Wishy-Washy? I didn't even know Wishy-Washy was here. Dude, there's a lot of different Pokemon that appear in this area. I hate that animation though, dude. I would never want to hunt this one just because of how long it takes to do its stupid thing. I'd use a Pokemon with like that cancels other Pokemon's abilities or something. Is that a thing? Is there an ability that cancels abilities? I think there is, but I think you have to attack you first. I wonder if Wishy-Washy's schooling form also has a shiny form. You would think so. And I think with Cramorant, the Pikachu in its mouth is also shiny. Dude, 2 Wishy-Washys in a row? I hadn't even seen those before now. Now, Trick switches the items. I think the one that switches abilities is literally called Ability Swap, and I think it's a move, not an ability. I don't know. I'll just deal with the annoyance of it doing its stupid schooling form. I don't know, I saw a girl one time that was hunting for it by fishing encounters, and I watched her for like 10 minutes. And in a surprising turn of events, she didn't get the shiny while I was watching. But there is one clip I did see live, which is pretty epic. I'll show you. Dude. I'll see if I can post it in my own chat, because I don't feel like switching to a view thing. But yeah. I watched that. I was live when that happened. He did like this challenge with his wife where she was hunting a shiny Tyrant, and she just happened to see a 1 per day static encounter Gyarados and said, "Should I go see if that's shiny?" And he's like, "It's not gonna be." I mean, yellow would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty loud. They were not expecting that to happen. Yeah, I was watching that live, I think I was like laying in bed, and I was like, I was shiny hunting laying in bed, had it on in the background, and then they were like, oh my gosh! Farcast. Yeah, but they're married, so, I mean, I'm sure she could probably spend his money anyways and vice versa. But it makes for a good clip. That'd be weird if that was the case. I would imagine they're all the same, but what do I know? We could get a shiny, though. Let's go right now. There it is. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. Weird. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I guess we'll see if we ever get a wishy-washy in the inner dock area. Probably not, because you try to name them dumb stuff. If you donate 10 subs, even though I'm not affiliate and you can't. Just kidding. Maybe I'll see about getting channel points going. Is that a thing? For people that aren't affiliate? Probably not, huh? Channel points you probably have to be affiliate for. And what would I call them? Hood bucks? Rotom dollars? Ro dollars? Rotollers? Robux? Robux. Be pretty good. Robux. I don't know if anyone's ever used that term before for a currency. Yeah, I just don't know if you can do it if you're not an affiliate. It seems like that might be a little too long. I'll consider it, and I'll put it on the list of possibilities. I think we'll go with Robux, though, and then people will be like, why is it Robux? I'll be like, cause Rotom, get it? And they'll be like, you do realize that that's from a different game, right? And I'll be like, what do you mean? I don't think there's any other game that has Robux. And that'll be the running gag until I get cease and desisted. I guess you have to answer. What are brothers for? Me and my brother didn't really tickle each other. We just fist fought each other until we got old enough to where we kind of stopped hanging out. And now I just talk to him about random things like Pokemon cards and basketball. I don't think he's going to be able to see your chat. Not sure. Funny that it's dark where you're at. Whoa, the audio glitched out for a second there. Alright, so last time I complained about it, or said it was going to take 6 years, it happened, so now I'm going to double the shiny luck. It's going to take 12 years for a shiny. This is Pokemon Purgatory. Did it work? Didn't work. Yeah, I know. Because you're on the East Coast or whatever. No, it'd be 13 years actually, because I said that's why it didn't work. Because I said 6.5 years. It would actually be 13 years. We gotta do 13. It's gonna take 13 years before I get this shiny. This is Pokemon Purgatory. Didn't work. It was Arascuda both times, which is weird. I mean, anything's possible. I could also hack it in with my hacks. Activating shiny hacks. RNG manipulation. Here it is! Oh, that wasn't it. I don't do RNG manipulation in this game. But I did it in Emerald! I also RNG manipulated to get a cute charm glitched. Cute charm glitch in Pokemon Pearl. And all the starters in Emerald. Because I got real mad when I was shiny hunting it, because in Emerald the RNG is broken. So in order to get the shiny starter in Emerald, you have to keep restarting the actual whole game. And it's actually annoying. Well, if you live in an apartment or something on the 3rd or higher floor, I don't recommend it. Outside of that, it's probably fine. The first Choodle in a long time. So we're mostly getting Arascudas and Chinchows. Get the occasional Basculin and Wishy-Washy. Alright, I'll think about it. Dang, I'm really low on that camera. I don't know why I'm so... Like, it looks like I'm really short or something. Whoa! Don't go away now, camera! Well, now I'm a little too... Now it's a little too low. Better? Better, alright. I'm fairly tall, actually. Probably lost some height from being an old guy, but... Still probably at least 6 foot. I can reach the top shelf at all the grocery stores. An old lady needs for me to grab her a bag of chips or something. I can do that. And they ask me a lot, actually. They go, "Can I borrow your height?" And then I say, "For a kiss!" Just kidding, I don't say that. I say a French kiss. I ain't got nothing to accept except my own superior height to the majority of the world. Or I tower over the peons. I rest my beverages on the top of their head as a cup holder. Doesn't look like we're getting the shiny before you got a dip. I mean, there's a cost for everything in this world. Just kidding. I do it out of the kindness of my heart. My one viewer on Rumble left. Aww. Yeah, I could. Oh, look! Brilliant spawn before you dip. Whatever shall it be. Yeah, I was thinking I can make a video of it, but I just gotta teach myself editing and junk. It was a chin chow. Could have been cool. And since it is... brilliant, we'll kill it and get some watts. But it's probably gonna paralyze us. Okay, it didn't attack that turn. Let's get some watts. Watts, 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 watts. $229 watts. That happens if you kill or catch a brilliant. Another little bonus thing from it. A Basculin. Everyone's favorite Pokemon. Basculin. He's far from masculine. Just kidding, he's pretty masculine. Alright. I will see you around. Say bye to your brother as well. I'll be getting the shiny as soon as you leave. Exact moment you exit. Shiny gods will arrive. Oh, that's weird. Alright, well. Looks like it might be a shiny right now. Oh, it wasn't. Could have been. It always could have been. It always could have been, except for on the shiny locked Pokemon. Those can't be shiny at all. But I'll see you around. Long cast. Haven't seen a wishy-washy in a wiggity while. Oh my goodness. Arascuda. Arascuda. Ooh, Arascuda. Chin Chow. Chin Chow, how you like me now? Another chickadee 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 Chin Chow. We gon' get that shiny though. Choodle. Choodle, choodle, choodle. Arascuda. Starting to get a little bit tired. I will not lie. It's all good. We're gonna probably do like strictly an hour today. Have some dinner. Farcast. The farthest fishing spot you've ever seen. Bring me the luck, Farcast. Farcast. Lord Farcast. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. Aroscuda. Dude, why are my ears so itchy lately? I don't like wearing headsets. Makes my head itch, my ears itch, my butt itch. I'm not even sure how it affects that part of my body, but makes everything itch. Maybe somebody put itching powder all over me, I'm not sure. What a prank that would be. Farcast. Shiny from the Farcast. Not a shiny. Kinda weird. Kinda weird. Could have been shiny, wasn't shiny. Kinda weird. My mind was going numb at watching that bubbling spot for so long. Twas hurting my soul. Alright, we're going to start wrapping up the stream. So the next time we get an encounter that is not Chinchou or Arascuda, that will be the end of the stream. If it is not Chinchou or Arascuda, or a shiny. If we get a shiny, we'll wrap the stream up too. Arascuda! 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 Farcast. It's a cast that's far away. To the faraway bubbles. To the faraway bubbles. Bubbles that are far. Chinchou! Chinchou, how you like me now? How you like me now? If we encounter something that isn't Chinchou or Arascuda, we'll wrap the stream up. Till then, we keep it going. And keep it going, keep it flowing, keep it going like this. Too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mixed. I don't know what that means. I bought some Snickers ice cream bars recently. Those things are pretty bomb. I kind of want to buy some more. I might buy some more while I'm at the store tomorrow. I already have something else I want to buy. The problem is I won't be going home right away. And then they'll melt, so never mind. Never mind. That would be a mistake. Never mind. Don't want to melt my deliciousness. I would be forced to then eat a whole pack of them, which, you know, might not be the end of the world. Might be the end of my dignity, but it ain't the end of the world. I ain't got much dignity anyways. It shall go forever. Forever with just Chinchows and Erascudas. Until we get the shiny. You guys just tuned into a 24-hour stream and didn't even realize it. We gon' get a shiny. It'll be for me, and it'll be for free. Oop, there's a brilliant one over there. Kinda nice, kinda nice. What do you think it'll be? I bet it'll be an Aeroscuda. That's my guess. No, it was a Chinchou. Aeroscuda. We're gonna keep the stream going until we encounter something that isn't an Aeroscuda or Chinchou. Could be Choodle, could be Wishy-Washy, could be Basculin. Wishy-Washy seems to be very rare to see. We keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it good going. It's a shiny batch quest. It's a shiny batch quest. Nevertheless, we're gonna get a shiny for the second gym. From fishing encountering. Fishy, 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 fishy. Will we ever get anything that isn't an Aeroscuda or Chinchou? Or shiny? Because a shiny will also indicate the end of the stream. Farcast. Casting that's far. What will end the stream? Will it be a Choodle? Or will it be a Wishy-Washy? Or will it be a Basculin? Put your guesses in the chat. What's going to end the stream? a Choodle, a Wishy-Washy, or a Basculin. Choodle, Wishy-Washy, or Basculin at the end of the stream. But it ain't never gonna happen. We streaming forever, no matter the weather. If you want to destroy my sweater, pull this thread as I walk away. Watch me unravel. I'll soon be naked, lying on the floor. I've come undone. And I feel like I almost missed that one because I was kind of out of it. Well, that reel-in took a while. If we get a Choodle, Basculin, or Wishy-Washy, we will wrap up the stream. Till then, we keep it going. That means that destiny is favoring us. Oh, there's a Basculin. That's the end of the stream. Of course, it's a butt-face Basculin. Alright, well, it's been fun, you guys. I had fun, you had fun, we both had fun together. And next time, we'll have even more fun, so make sure you come back. Goodbye.